Is Biden a better president than people thought? Biden is making a comeback with his breakthrough on climate legislation, but limitations to his leadership still shadow his presidency. President Joe Biden delivers remarks at the White House on July 28, 2022. Altitude is a column by Politico founding editor John Harris, offering weekly perspective on politics in a moment of radical disruption. Many progressives have spent the Biden years in a mood of rising despair and even rage about the prospects for achieving the kind of fundamental change they believe the country and world urgently need. They wish Joe Manchin was a different kind of senator. They wish the Democrats were a different kind of party. Above all, they wish Joe Biden was a different kind of president, or that a different leader altogether was in his job. Manchin's surprise decision to back $370 billion in tax credits to stimulate clean energy technologies and other progressive environmental priorities came after many Democrats had concluded hope was pointless. Assuming the deal survives further legislative maneuvering in coming days, not a foregone conclusion, it invites a reappraisal of Biden's leadership. The pending breakthrough on climate legislation likely puts Biden's approach to the presidency in the best possible light. Importantly, even that best light still reveals large gaps between the demands of the moment and his ability to meet those demands, or to use the tools of the modern presidency in a way that the most successful leaders have done. Biden's presidency has more life, and more possibility, than it looked like 48 hours ago. Viewed in simply practical terms, Biden showed that his brand of politics, which was forged in a decades-old era and was looking obsolete in this one, still has some utility. He didn't give up when it became clear that maximalist goals were impossible, but gave Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer cover to achieve important incremental ones. The latest turn of events also invites looking at Biden in the context of the larger rhythms of his professional life. Being left for dead, in political terms, is hardly a new experience for him. Biden, 79, has imagined himself in the presidency since at least his 20s. Repeatedly, he has had to confront the overwhelming probability that this dream wasn't likely to ever come to life. That was true more than 3 decades ago, after his 1988 presidential campaign ended in embarrassment and he was later showered in criticism over his handling of the Clarence Thomas-Anita Hill confrontation as chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, when his national reputation was shattered. It was true when he yielded to Hillary Clinton for the 2016 Democratic presidential nomination. The possibility that Biden has some mystical capacity for revival can hardly offer reassurance to those Democrats, 64% of them, according to a recent New York Times/Siena College poll, who wish Biden wouldn't run for re-election. But the probability that Biden himself believes in that capacity will likely inform his decision about what to do. But those doubters also came by their doubts for good reasons, ones that are not negated by Biden's likely victory in the Manchin deal. Joe Biden, like Joe Manchin, has shown the ability to surprise people. But it seems unlikely that he can transform himself or the limitations that have shadowed his presidency to date. Subscribe and like for more videos.